worked on this because you suck at saving money. I know, I used to be there too. So welcome to finance. No. So listen, I'm not an expert how to save your money in 2022. So around last November, I was like, okay, I need to come up with a plan. This isn't working. I'm spending like crazy. I'm dying to see my next paycheck. The first thing I did was I looked up a savings plan. For you guys, do you want to save for maybe like 6 months or a year? I chose a 1-year savings plan. I'll actually put it on the screen. Google these charts. You can find one that fits you, but obviously you're going to need a job. So yeah, I chose a savings plan, how to save $10,000 in a year. Just seeing that planner helped me so much and disciplined me a lot. You can take a screenshot from Google. You can do check marks every single time to make a mental check in your head that you made your goal for that week. Another thing is I told a lot of people about it so that I can have accountability. I'm like, oh my god, like to my aunt, like I found this savings plan and it gives me some sort of like accountability. First things first, ask yourself, what is your goal? What is your goal? Is it 5K? Is it 10K? Is it 15K? And also you need a motivation for what you're going to use the money for. It could just be for emergencies, a down payment on a house, down payment on a car. I'm becoming a real estate agent and I either want to open up like an Airbnb, just like a rental property. I want to do the duplex house hacking where you live on one side and rent out the other and they pay for your mortgage. I think having a duplex or an Airbnb would be so exciting. And so basically I'm saving up for a down payment on an investment property right now. And that really motivates me so that I can have passive income in the future. I highly recommend for all of you, you don't need to be a real estate agent to invest in property. So if you need some motivation, like literally, that's the best thing. Something that will give you passive income, because I'm not putting this load of money if I'm not going to see a return. And also, obviously 10 grand is not a down payment. I plan on doing this yearly plan for maybe like 3 years or 4 until I'm comfortable enough to open up something big like that. All right, so find a job that you don't completely hate. I halfway hate my job, but like at the same time it gets me up in the morning and I make tips. Right here I wrote down, plan out each paycheck. Every paycheck for a whole year or 6 months, write down each paycheck that you are getting, the date that it will come through. I kind of I transitioned from that monthly plan, and then I even like got more comfortable and made a plan just for me. I started off with that Google Sheets plan, whatever the hell. What I do and what I would recommend is take out a certain amount each paycheck you get, the same exact amount. Do some math. Make that amount fit your end goal for like a year or 6 months. Every time I get paid, I take out the same exact amount every single time, and I know in my head I cannot touch that. That is very hard for people because it's so easy to access your savings account. If you're picking an amount that is comfortable for you and you know you won't have to touch that money, it'll make it easier, because I get paid every 2 weeks, so there's a lot of managing that I have to do. I need to think, how much will I spend in 2 weeks? So you kind of need to budget what is a safe amount that I can put away and not touch. Do the math out. Will it reach your goal? Do you need to extend your goal, which is always okay? So literally, like I said, in high school, I had no money saved. I was blowing it all on clothing and makeup. I also would recommend getting a job with tips. That has helped me so freaking much. Nearly all the cash I make in tips, I save it. Like, I don't even touch that. And there is a lot of discipline that goes through with this. Sometimes you can't get Dunkins in the morning. It's so sad, I know. Sometimes you can't. What me and my friend Matt do, we will go window shopping and we leave our wallets in the car. And we literally would be like, oh my god, this is so cute, but I left my wallet in the car. and that's like a super fun thing to do. This is kind of weird to say, but another thing that I would recommend is actually getting a credit card, only if you are responsible. So the tips that I make, I keep them all in a safe, and that's basically my bank for my credit card to pay it off. So like whatever I have in cash tips is the amount I can spend on my credit card to keep it more safe. But I don't know, that's kind of like a scary thing for some people, so I just need to build credit for being a real estate agent. So when you get taxes back, literally just save them. Literally just save your taxes. You don't, whatever you think you need to buy with that money, you literally don't. For example, my taxes, I'm considering that vacation summer money. So I'm not touching that unless it's for something to do with vacation money. Spending your money on experiences is way better than blowing it on clothing and food. And the craziest thing about this whole experience of learning how to save money is that when you manage it really well, you have so much money to spend, and you're like, because where I'm at with what I save each paycheck, I'm like, I feel like I can go over that a little bit because I have so much left over. And I also don't work. I kind of do 30 or 35 hours a week, sometimes 40. And I kind of realized, like, once you really precisely manage your money, you have more to spend, and you pick and choose what to spend it on, what's more important to you. A new thing that I literally just started doing for the month of June, and I think I'm just gonna do it for like the rest of my life. Write down everything you spend, and then I think I'm gonna reflect on that shit and be like, whoa, that was stupid. So write down, like, I did like 6/1, I spent this, and I did it on my debit card. The 2nd of June, I spent this, and I did it in cash. The 3rd of June, I spent this, and I did it on my credit card. So cash, debit, credit, and say exactly what you spent. I'm gonna add it up at the end of the month and really like probably hate myself. And I think that's gonna teach me a lot with where I can stop spending money, because like, I'm gonna be honest with you right now. I think I spent $200 in clothing like last week, but I'm still comfortable. That's what you want. You want to be able to spend but still be comfortable. I don't know how old you guys are watching this, but I'm gonna tell you right freaking now, buying like jewel pods, weed, alcohol, that is going to drain your pocket, and they are not healthy habits. I mean, weed is okay, and I know those are hard. It's really hard to stop that addiction. That's why, if you know better, do not touch it. So like, my addictions are basically like Dunkin's, clothing, getting food to go, like takeout orders. Those are literally my addictions. I think money is way more valuable than getting drunk. I think money is way more valuable than having your nicotine. Open a Roth IRA. I don't care how old you are. Do it. Because when you're 60 years old, you're gonna want that. Do it now. Because that's my next step in my financial, what? That's my next step in my financial, that is my next step in my financial. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, this is gonna be the last piece of advice, is this is a mindset. It is so heavily a mindset. You need to fall in love with seeing your savings grow, and it needs to hurt you when you see your savings fall apart. Seeing my bank account grow is like a million times better than seeing a American Eagle package in the mail. This is the whole idea with having a goal. Like, yes, I'm not going to be opening up a property until like 3 years later, but I'm so excited to do that I'm just thinking about the end goal, you know? I'm just thinking about the end goal. I know me and all my like friends at work, we're like, have this thing where we tell each other like how much we got. And it's like, you know, I'm so proud of you, you're so proud of me. Like, making money, saving money is such a good thing. and it's so worth disciplining yourself. I've been recording way too long, so if you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like, and if you need more personal advice, you can leave a comment. I'll definitely reply to it. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.